Yo, Kahlil, what up? Again, my name's Alex Sloan. Uh, we talked very briefly. We discussed some interesting things. That wasn't even my intention when I first started, but that sparked this kind of movement into me going to find out some things that I thought were really interesting that could help. So, first off, I just want to congratulate you for real, and I know you're getting all the congratulations right now, but I don't want to congratulate you on your fight or your podcast or any of that stuff. I just want to congratulate you on the entire progression, the marathon that you've been running for the last 10 years. And that not only is inspiring, but it's the reason why I'm taking action here today and sharing this message with you. So I've taken some notes and I'm going to kind of jump around here for about 2-3 minutes and just give you the spiel as quickly as I can so I'm not wasting any more of your time. And then from there, we'll go from there. So who am I? Alex Sloan. Like I said, Canadian. I've lived in Central America. Long story short, I played a lot, over the years. I was a guide in the mountains. I did all this crazy shit. And then I had this very pivotal moment where I was almost killed. And from that, my whole perspective changed and I was able to meet some incredible people, and now it's just leveling up and understanding more and working harder and feeling more sense of responsibility, and just that marathon of never giving up and grinding and becoming a real man is the mission. And not because, for two reasons. One, because I'm selfish in the sense that I'm doing it for me, but two, by doing it for me, by being the best that I can be and helping the people that I give a shit about, that's how we create a better world, right? And so having seen your story, that's what I connected with for real. It's just this, you've got this raw side of determination, and it's completely balanced with this side of artistic flow and sensuality and sensibility. And it's just it's like the rose, right? You've got these thorns, but you've got this elegance. And that to me is fascinating, because you've got these brute motherfuckers that are crushing it and helping us, but then you've got guys like you that can do so much on both sides. So, and I recognize that, and that's I guess why I'm here, is because it takes one to know one, in a sense. I can see that in you, and I can see that you know that about yourself. So I want to show you something that potentially could help you over the coming years. So how can I help you? Well, what I've done is I've taken, over the last couple of years, is I've surrounded myself with some incredible people. And I've been able to learn kind of the basics of what makes everything gel. And especially online, that's where I'm getting at, is the online stuff. And so looking at a guy like you who really has not only their shit together, but is moving in a direction that people will value what you are creating, right? They're going to say, this is a role model. What is he doing that I can learn, right? So what I did is I went to one of my good friends and mentors, a guy who creates info products, and his bread and butter is taking companies from 0 to 7 million. That's his thing. And so he took this brand Kino Body that I was telling you about. It was a guy, Greg O'Gallagher, he's a Canadian guy as well. He went from $2,000 a month as a gym trainer and took his brand and helped him and created it into a $650,000 a month cash flow machine. And it sounds crazy. That's that's where it ends, $7 million, and now they're still moving, but he's passed it on. His whole thing is starting it. And so I'm learning from people like this. And so it's super fascinating to get a chance to even play this game. So I interviewed him. He took the time, he's a friend of mine, and he gave me a system. He showed me a lot of key points as to what worked for him, what didn't work, what actually ended up failing, and looking at your situation currently, what would be the best simple system that wouldn't get you off your game, wouldn't even make you feel like you're doing anything different, and progressively over the next few weeks build a system that could bring a ton of value to your audience, and then you can monetize that, right? So that's the name of the game here. So again, it's not a marathon, it's not a sprint, it's a full-on marathon. What I'm going to do is simply help you by taking little baby steps, showing you little baby steps week in, week out to begin to get the answers that we need so that we can build a system so that we can sell that system, right? To your already existing audience and the audience that will grow. What else did I have? So audience, system, that's it. I'm gonna show you the roadmap to results. Simple as that. So the name of the game here and the reason for this video is just to simply give this information to you and see how you feel about it. If it feels right at all, if it feels good, let's talk. If you feel like you just don't even want to give it your attention, and that's not something you want to rather just focus on your cash flow being from your fights, and whatever else, this is an opportunity to simply, diversify and to create a better cash flow stream that is on the horizon for a lot of industries. People don't realize how powerful these info products are going to be, and we're at the forefront of all that. So I'm excited to talk to you about this. I hope that this all makes sense. Either way, whatever you want to do, that's cool. I'm not, like I said, this is not about me pushing you. This is simply about me thinking that you're a very interesting and important man. And I know that because I'm an interesting, important man. And I want to help you. So I'm willing to put in a lot of work for free for this, just to show you what we can do. Some of it obviously won't be free because we have to do a couple little things, but nothing compared to not doing it. So if this seems interesting, let me know, and we'll go from there. I appreciate your time, for real. Later.